you're having a good day. I'm doing all right. What I have here is 2008 Chevy Duramax 3500 HD. It's got the 6.6 liter in it. Allison transmission. Got another damn Chevy. Never drive Chevys before. Always had Dodges and Fords, mostly Fords. I'm a big Power Stroke fan. But there it is. So my plan for this actually is I was thinking come this summer I need something that I can haul a camper on. So I'm going to get an overhead camper for this thing. So I have a big old overhead camper on it. Then I got, of course, the Razor. You see on my channel quite a bit that I build. What I'm going to do is I have my 20-foot dovetail that I'm going to put on the back of this. It'll hopefully have enough power to have the camper on there and pull the dovetail. And I really don't need a lot of room when I'm camping because I'm mostly playing. So I figured it'd be a cheaper route for me to just get an overhead camper and put it on here. And then when I want to go, I can just throw it on there and go. And if not, then I can just drive the truck. So I traded in another one of my vehicles for this. I really wanted a dually bad, so I was talking to the dealership and I was like, hey, you know, just find me a dually, preferably a Ford. Second choice, I wanted a Dodge. So couldn't find me a Ford, couldn't find me a Dodge. Kept coming up with these Chevys, and I was like, you know, I'm really not a Chevy fan, so okay. Ended up freaking getting this one in on a trade-in. And dealer calls me up and he's like, hey man, I got you a Chevy dually. He goes, 2008, you know, it's a really nice truck. So I said, when can I come pick it up? And he says, well, it's in the shop right now, the body shop. So I was like, why? He says, truck came out of New York, has a lot of rust on it. And so they're gonna have the frame sandblasted and then freaking shot an overcoat on, so the rest will be gone. Also, the rear bumper was completely rusted out, so they put a new bumper on it, which looks pretty nice. The problem is, I waited a week for this body shop to supposedly get done with this truck. Finally, he calls me, he's like, hey, your truck's done, you know, come on over. And I show up, it's snowing like hell out, and I'm like, okay, looking on the outside, looks pretty good, you know, that's decent, it has a scuff mark here, you know, some little bullshit, and I was like, okay, that's not bad. I buy it. I spent quite a bit on it. Hell of a lot more than what it's worth. Drive it home, and then I look at this. All this shit just flaked off. These assholes didn't freaking do anything at all under here. They just shot the stupid rubberized coat over it. Oh yeah, it works real good. So, not only that, but while I have it at my house and I'm looking at all that bullshit, I fire it back up, throws a check engine light on. It's like, goddamn. So I got a scanner, so I scanned it. Just said a glow plug was out. So I was like, man, look it up. Looked on eBay, $40 for 8 of them. I was like, shit, that ain't bad, I'll just fix it. So I went ahead and ordered all 8 so I could replace them all. Called up the dealer, actually, and I was like, you know, dude, it's throwing codes. Fucking rusted all the hell. I mean, when you look at the frame, and then you look under here, the quarters, they're fucking toast. So, when I saw this shit right here, I was like, did they do that to cover the rust? Oh, no, I don't know, they just put it on there, it looks good. No, they did it to cover the fucking rust, man. Rust. Fucking rust. So now, I talked to him, I said, you know, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and take this back. This ain't gonna work for me. Needs too much work for what I want. So he says, let me get on the auction and see what I can find. Looks around for 2 fucking months while I have this truck kind of sitting around in my driveway. And he can't find me jack shit. And pretty soon it got to the point where it seemed like I was looking and he wasn't doing nothing. So I told him, you know what, dude? How much will you give me back on it so that I can take that money and put it back in it? So he gave me $3,000 back and gave me a tent job. So I was like, better than nothing, man. I can get to work on this. I need to get this done before summer so I can put the camper on it, go play with the toys. So took the $3,000, figured I can do the frame. I'll just freaking all this bullshit. I'm gonna sand down, do the body work on it, fix it, see if I can, hopefully. I started looking at these wheel well covers. Don't put these fucking things on your truck. Well, maybe if you're in Colorado you can do that, because we don't have to worry about salt and all that bullshit and rust, you know. But if you're in New York, leave that shit off of there, because what you do is you put that on there and it should look really good. See all that fucking rust? It's just collected under there. So I took the front ones off because actually pulled the inner fender well so that I could do the glow plugs. So that's why there's this line right here. It's actually where that was stuck on. So I'm waiting for my wheel to come in so that I can get that all taken off. So it'll be removed. Anyway, moving on. The truck's got a cool look to it. I actually put the headlights in it because when I got it, that one was like brand new. And that one looked like dog shit. So I ordered those up. These are the tinted ones. I did a video on them. I'm going to put up for you guys to watch. I also put LED lights inside of those. They look really nice. And then what I did was I ordered up the 2 fog lights on the bottom. I got those in the tinted lights as well. So I didn't really want to get the tinted. I wanted to get the black background ones, but for some reason when I ordered them I didn't see tint on there. It came tinted and I like it. So I'm just going to keep that look anyway. It looks cool. If anything, if I can't see as good at night, you know, with all this going on, I'll put one of them light bars in here. Turn that thing on. So, moving on to the inside. It's got this big space-age block under my dash. Runs the trailer brakes. Probably end up either getting a new one that's smaller and more compact, or rewiring it back into the factory shit. A little rip right here. What I plan on doing is I want to put a flip down TV right there so that the boys can watch while we're driving, because if we're doing road trips I want them to have something to watch. I'm going to upgrade the stereo, put one of those in-dash DVD players in there. All this I actually hydro dip and paint, so I'm going to take all this shit, paint it, put some Reaper Skull on it. I'll do a video on that, show you guys. Interior's not bad. Got some scuffs here, some dings there. I mean, the whole truck's pretty much scuffed up. So what I was thinking actually is the plan and my future videos, because I'm going to be shooting a lot on this truck, is that line right there, right above the fender, coming all the way across, up above that fender and then up. I'm going to go from there down, do the body work on it, sand it, and then I'm going to shoot that in gunmetal metallic, like a darker gunmetal gray. So you'll have the dark blue up top, and then go down to the gunmetal gray, and I'll be able to patch up and fix all the bullshit on the bottom that he didn't do. Then moving around to the back, see that tailgate? It's all messed up. So I got a new tailgate already for it, so I'm gonna paint it gunmetal as well. You go inside this son of a bitch. Rust hole. I'm gonna fix all that. Put some tinted lights in it. Tint that up there as well. I need a new hitch. The ball hitch back here, the gooseneck hitch. I'm gonna get a new one of those, probably a B&M or something. Put that in. It's already got the rails. These up here, pretty jacked up. I got a little crease right there, so I'm gonna push that up. Put a new one of these over it. on both sides because they're pretty scuffed up. I'll order a new one of these. Actually went up yesterday and had the windows tinted. Dipshit didn't have enough time to do my eyebrows, so I gotta go back and have the eyebrow done. I'm gonna get those and tinted, the lights up there. They got the tinted ones with the light bulbs, or the white bulbs, so I'm gonna put the white bulbs up there. I'm gonna tint those little lights back there, those little black ones, or I'm gonna put little black ones down there. As far as the exhaust, this thing is super duper quiet. I mean, it's like you hear fan motor and you don't hear exhaust at all. So you got a 4-inch straight pipe that's going to run all the way up. I'm going to do a DPF delete, get all that emission shit out of there, and come up front and go up. I got a down pipe coming in, 3-inch. Pop the hood for you. By the way, I shot another video of me putting a fuel pump in this hunk of shit, because after I fixed the glow plug problem, no check engine light. And a little bit later, another check engine light comes on. Fuel issue, went into limp mode. So what I'm going to do, or what I did, was replace the fuel filter. Got a video of that for you guys. Put that in, ran good. Went up to get my windows tinted yesterday, no check engine light. That damn check engine light comes on again. Come home, throw it on the scanner, EGT sensor, which I'm pretty sure is a part of that canister down there with the exhaust install I'm going to be doing. So it should be up under there somewhere. The whole DPF bullshit, I think those 2 modules are down there. And when I yank all that shit out, hopefully that problem disappears with it. So, under here, got this intercooler pipe here. You know, my engine looks like shit. Take this out, sand it, paint it. This, I got a 3-inch pipe coming for this. And it should let her breathe a little bit more. I got a PFE, whatever, a resonator delete. And it's going to come through here, delete that, pull that off, cork that. Then I got an EGR delete kit coming in. Well, actually, it's already here. It's the piping. So I'm going to get rid of the EGR, get rid of the EGR cooler under that, put a block plate up, down pipe, of course. Later on, I'll have me a new air intake come in. I haven't ordered it yet. So I'm going to do a full delete on this truck. Also got an H&S Minimax tuner coming in, which should set the truck up for all that emission shit being thrown in the trash. So, thinking after I do all that, I don't work on Chevys, but all that work there should actually give me some horsepower. It won't stink like vinegar no more. I'll actually hear the exhaust in the back instead of the fan the whole damn time I'm driving it. So we'll get all that done. Actually, hopefully have a good running truck after that. But guys, I believe that's it. I think that's all I got to show you so far. Like I said, I'm just waiting for parts to come in. As soon as the parts come in, I'm going to shoot the videos and throw them out to you. I know y'all want to see Razor videos. Most of you guys who subscribe to my channel are here for the Razor. I don't blame you. But she's still here. She's collecting dust. She's still on the charger, ready to roll. I'm going to have some money coming in for that, so I'll be starting to do some work to it. My plan right now, of course, is to have this thing set up, ready to go with camper on it, so that I can put that on the back of it and be able to share more videos with you guys of my adventures with my family, going out and playing and doing crazy shit, hopefully. But stay tuned for that. There's still more coming, don't worry about it. I needed more content for my channel, so I figured this is a hunk of shit, so we can make it a pretty hunk of shit. Can't put a Ford badge on it, of course, but I could try to polish a turd or a rust bucket. And I'm thinking, if this truck actually looks good and functions good after I'm done with it, it's got high miles. I think I got 238,000 miles on it. Still seems to run good except for the check engine light coming on after everything I freaking fix, which will probably, after I fix the damn motor or do all that motor work to it and really wake it up, then it's going to be like, oh fuck, it's either going to blow up or it's going to run really good because it can breathe and function now. You know? So if everything like that works, I'm going to do a level kit. So I'll take the front end up, bring the front end up, and then I'm planning on putting on 22-inch semi wheels. I've always wanted those. That's why I wanted the dually. I was like, yeah, freaking 22-inch, 24-inch semi tires on it. What's cooler than that, right? That's freaking badass. I don't know. We'll see. So if it runs worth the shit, if it's worth keeping, then I'm going to go ahead and toss those on. That's like a $5,000 job there. So we'll see if she's even worth putting that kind of money in. So anyway, I think I shared everything I could with this. Not much to share. It's pretty much a turd right now. Like I said, I'll put more videos out. Maybe you guys can see it grow into something that's going to be pretty nice. You know, we'll see. Anyway, stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe. You know, maybe something will pop up you'll like. Maybe you got one of these you want to build as well. If you guys got any input on this LMM setup here, I mean, I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube. That's where I learn all my shit, and that's why I like putting stuff on YouTube as well, because, you know, without YouTube, you'd be looking for shit online, trying to Google search how to do this and that, but you got YouTube, you got videos. That's why I like doing this shit. So help me out, I'll help you out. You got one of these, you got some pointers for me? Shh, hit me up. We'll freaking do it. So stay tuned. Take care. Wait a minute. Well, I got you. Here's the truck running. What's weird about these trucks is you hear a lot of the fan. You can hear the fan more than the motor. It's just whoo when you're driving. When you come around back here, you'd think you'd hear a nice all diesel noise. I don't hear shit at all. Just like blowing air. I'm hoping that straight pipe 4-inch exhaust will make it grumble. Another thing, smells like fucking vinegar. I don't know why it smells like vinegar. That must be this stinky environmental smell or some shit. It smells like vinegar. It don't smell like a diesel at all. It's vinegar. Ugh. So we'll see. I'll do a before after sound clip once I get the exhaust done, of course, when I film that video. So thank y'all.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone in progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the